Hi guys, this message is for my Aries, the Ram. I love Aries. So Aries, it is December 8th. Of course, when you see this message, that's when you're meant to see it. And so just take what applies and leave the rest for the other Rams. Um, of course, it may not resonate today, but you may find that it resonates tomorrow, next week, next year, whatever. So just take the message. So Aries, overall energy is waiting for something, waiting for some kind of action. You could be waiting for action from someone else. You could be waiting to take action towards someone else. I see that you're contemplating some kind of truth to maybe express someone. You're waiting from someone to express some kind of truth. So let's get into the other cards here. So Aries, I'm seeing, of course, if I say it's you, but you know it's someone you're dealing with, feel free to flip the roles. Aries, I'm seeing the lack of courage here and strength to do something that you know you need to do. And that could be different things for all of you. It could be the strength to tell someone how you really feel. It could be the strength to take action towards something you know you really need to do, but there's some kind of fear. Maybe fear of change. Maybe fear of not wanting to put in some kind of work, but you know you need to. So that's a conflicted energy itself. And if you are in that energy, you really need to spend some time alone and ask yourself why. And ask yourself about yourself. Why is there fear of things? Why am I holding back? Or why am I not taking action? Or why do I lack the strength and courage to possibly do something? Others of you, you need to hold back from things and certain people and things that you do, or the type of people you choose to do with or work with, because it hinders you making any kind of progress on self-reflection, any kind of progress on knowing yourself, or any kind of change. So not holding back from certain people, places, or things that are not working for you, Aries. And like I said, so you really need to go within. You really need to seek your light. You really need to ask yourself, well, what is my purpose here? What should I be doing in life? Like, I'm getting an energy of people who really just make you question yourself, who really just make you wonder, like, ask yourself why you do the things you do. And you ask yourself, well, why do I choose to work with these kind of people or deal with these kind of people in relationships? Or why am I not moving forward in a way that brings me fulfillment, but I choose to stay complacent? Wow. So that, you have to ask yourself that. And just for some of you, an advice, sometimes, and I know as adults, sometimes, sorry guys, sometimes we get lost in being older, and we feel maybe we're too old to do certain things, like keep a journal, ride a bike, write down your thoughts, because some people don't have a support team. Some people don't have someone to talk to, let alone can't trust the people you talk to, because the ones you did, maybe seemed in a way like they really not here for me. Like, I can kick it with them, or I work with these people, but I don't feel a sense of authenticity to a max where I can trust with whatever. And it is Sagittarius season, and Sagittarius is a fire sign. I need to take action. Sagittarius is a half man, half horse. He's strapped and ready for battle. He's not afraid of what's coming. He will take off. Those horse legs are very strong, and they move quickly. Now, on the flip side, that can be bad if you have impulsive behaviors that are unhealthy, that you have not controlled or mastered. You can move quickly into situations, and sometimes they show Sagittarius has that Cupid arrow. Some of you can move quickly into relationships or dealing with people on a passionate level, and it could cause you bad health. It can cause you to be confused. It can cause you not to stand in your truth, Aries. So, you really need to go within. There are some people you need to ghost, just completely ghost. some of you could profit, like if it's a group you work with and there's money involved, you know, or a certain type of way that you get money, you need to ghost that. For a small portion of you, if you're having health issues, you're scared to see a doctor because of what news you might get. Don't be scared, because no news is bad news. I mean not, and what I mean by that is not going and getting yourself looked at or checked out can be bad, because you can allow something to progress and get worse. Even if you receive something you would consider bad news, no, that is news, so that's good that you know, and you would know how to maintain that, take care of it, or it may be something small. I'm not seeing something serious here, but that's just for some small of you if it has to do with health. So don't be worried about that. It's fine. I am seeing if it is a health issue, we will recover from it. And even those things that we can recover from, if we take too long to work on it, it gets worse itself. And now look at that as a metaphor too, Aries. If it's not health, but just think on something needing to recover from. If you take too long, it just grows, it gets worse. So, after, you know, and next energy after that is a needing to take action. King of Wands is your energy. Of course, this is a male in this card. If you are a female Aries, you need to embody your masculine energy more. You can search the web on what that means. What does it mean being, like, Google being a female and how to embody masculine energy? You know, like, think like a man, but not in the smart phrase of how they mean that. But, you know, if you're a female, you need to get in tune with your masculine side, you know, mastering your emotions, taking action where you need, head over heart, but it's regulated. It's not where your heart is cold as ice, you know, really embodying your masculine energy. If you are a male Aries watching this, you need to take lead. Fire sign, you know, who is balanced, they take action when action is needed, even if it has to hurt people, and even if it has to hurt people they care about, but they know it is best for them. They know it is best for their family. They know it is the best action to take, so they are going to do it. I am a king. I have this wand and this power to take control. No matter what has been done, no matter what, I am in control. And, you know, a lot of you may have really been pondering on this and thinking about that. Where do I need to take better control? Why do I let fear in? Why am I not taking action in areas I need to? Aries, don't allow all that to stress you out. It's baby steps. Okay, a ram is not the Sagittarius, unfortunately, on a horse. You are a ram. And, you know, so they don't move big steps. They don't gallop you, you know. They've got those little legs, but they move, though. A lot of you, for a small portion of you, or it's another side message, you know, think, Google on the ram, what it means spiritually. Google on the ram, like, what do they eat? What was their purpose initially? What is the history of a ram? And convert that to human. You know, some of you need to watch what you eat. You could be having, like, stomach issue, upset stomach, maybe needing to change your diet so you feel better physically, and that will help you mentally as well. So baby steps. For others of you who are in relationship, you lack the courage to speak some kind of truth to someone. It could be someone you've ghosted. It could be someone you worked against. It could be telling someone some news about your health. It could be many things. Whatever it is, there's a lack of courage to speak something. Maybe to tell yourself the truth, to tell others the truth. And if it's a relationship, it's a specific person. You're pondering some type of offer or gift or what you can do to a person, maybe that you left confused, you weren't truthful with. You know, others of you are pondering different ways of how you can say something to someone, of how you can come at someone. But, you know, just make sure it is authentic. Because if you're pondering, if it is someone that you have hurt in the past, Aries, or you maybe left confused, you didn't hurt, you just left the situation confused, or someone, because you maybe didn't know what you want, or you maybe didn't have your things together. Make sure when you do that it is authentic. You don't have to sit and ponder all these different ways to convince someone. That in itself is not authentic. You just do it. You just take action. Others of you dealing with a person, Aries, you could be dealing with a person who's done this to you, and that energy to you. Make sure when this person comes in, it's authentic. Same thing, just flip the roles. Make sure when you're dealing with people, it's equal give and take. I'm giving you what you give me, because you know what goes around comes around. You may not see consequences of that now, but you will. Because people, God works through people. People will come in our life to test us again. New people, past people, and do to us what we do to them, or, vice versa, whatever. So make sure, you're in that energy so you can receive that if you're giving people. But you also got to know who to give to and not to give to. That's a test itself. Don't keep giving to those who didn't to you. Or make sure you set boundaries until you see physical change, not words. Physical change. Some of you, if you did do this to someone, you're having to watch them walk away because they didn't want to deal with confusing energy. If you're wondering why, they didn't want to be confused. They didn't want to be options. They didn't want to something. But others of you, you need to stop thinking about walking away from a situation, person, thing that no longer serves you, because there's no more thought about it. You already know what is there to still think about. This could be leaving a job. This could be a person, a relationship, a friendship, just a whole new. There's nothing more to think about. You need to take action and handle your business, because it's the road to happiness. It's the road to recovery. It's the road for your new chance, new start at love, life, changing yourself to really be happy, So that's the energy. Sorry, guys, I dropped something. For one more small message. For those of you who caused someone to walk away, maybe due to keeping secrets because you were stuck and stagnant, you weren't taking action, you were confused, you could have had addictions, you could have been toxic, you could have had other individuals involved. If you got something to say, it's one life we live. You could never feel stupid because someone didn't take it well or they shut you down, but you spoke your piece. You're an honest person. People value that. So don't hold that. Express yourself, because you'll feel a lot better. Tell someone maybe why, you need to speak your truth. Express what you did or had, it may be upsetting to others. They may not take it well, but at least they know. They'll still think about how you had the courage to speak up and say, hey, I'm sorry I did this, or express yourself, or just apologizing for maybe behavior. And not, make sure if this is you resonating with this part, make sure if you apologize for your behavior, it's not the only intention to get someone back. You're okay with whether you don't or not, because you honestly feel this person deserves that. And others of you, you dealt with someone like that who kept you waiting, blocked the connection, all this and that, So if you're resonating where someone did this to you, trust your intuition, because moving on was the best thing you could do, because someone was stagnant and you couldn't change what they needed to change. It has to come within them. And you staying stuck is like staying stuck with them. Your life is on hold. And we live once, So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope it resonated. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment when I hear your stories. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day.